So with Peyton on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Big Red. Curry is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Carter, and it's Green in at the 4. And for Houston, the pairing up front, Smith and Şengün. Buckets is out there with Wright, and it's Durant in at the 3 spot. And we know, Greg, most of the talk coming into this game focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Warriors. Butler, no good. Şengün against Butler, and then Smith with the dunk.
Just taking off. Smith showing me why you cannot leave an opening, because this man will find it.
Poked away and stolen by Wright. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And there's KD. That's good on the assist by Wright.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Now here's Curry. Last game he had 28 points. Carter with the bucket.
Just an unselfish play from Curry, always ready to move the ball and his body to help an open shooter.
Right against Curry. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Hey, Richard, you look at Houston's roster. They are stacked with high-level athletes.
The Houston Rockets have done a great job of adding players that they feel can add strength and cultivate skill. Because athleticism, that's something that you just can't teach.
And last season, the Warriors' so-called two-timeline approach seemed to fall flat. Did you think, G.A.?
And whether it was chemistry or younger players still growing into their roles, the Warriors are now clear. There's only one timeline, and that's Steph Curry's.
And yes, records are made to be broken. But R.J. made three-point shots. My goodness, Curry is so far ahead of everyone else.
Yeah, to me, it comes down to longevity. LeBron passed Kareem on all-time scoring lists, so anything is possible. But it's hard to pass Steph because he's just going to keep going.
Here's Curry. The Rockets making the shot. Out to Carter. Wow, through the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It's on Kevin Durant. The Warriors have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
And the Rockets' hiring of Coach Udoka brought a lot of optimism, it seemed, to the fan base.
Yeah, Houston has had a rough go in recent years. And Udoka took the Celtics to the NBA Finals in his long season as head coach. They're not expecting that kind of success right away, but they're hopeful he can turn things in the right direction.
This man sees everything on the court. Curry just dropping dimes out there.
It's right on the wing. Guarded by Curry. Steps back and fires. That one off the back iron and out. For the Houston Rockets, they come in off the loss to San Antonio. Outside Butler. Tipped away. Here's Buckets. Defended by Butler. Bryant. The Rockets again can't hit. The Warriors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And it's Carter missing.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Here's Buckets. Last game out, 36 points for him. 5 on the clock. The Rockets with another miss. The Warriors leading. Passes it to Green. Durant with the steal. Here's Smith. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant.
Well, that's a nice move and a great sign for Smith as he continues to develop his handles.
Curry is inside. Right on him. Curry passes to Big Red. They kick it out to Green. Butler on the wing. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Curry with the bucket.
Trusting his shot. If Curry has the ball, he believes he can make any shot when that ball releases his hand.
And Houston calls their first timeout of the game. This game against Golden State is the first time they've met this season.
And this, the first of 3 games these two teams will play against one another this season.
With this break, let's show you the teams that led the league in assists last year. The Warriors, number 1.
The way these guys move the ball offensively was really a joy to watch. Great teamwork and unselfishness. And that's why we saw those great assist numbers a season ago.
Curry against Wright. Out to Smith. And the pass to Bryan. Here's the 3. Warriors with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there. And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Curry passes to Big Red. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. Curry against Wright. Pass to KD. Good work defensively by Carter. The Warriors have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8, and stolen by Wright. To the paint. KD's shot is good. KD's got 6.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Pass to Butler. There's the drive. Outside, Green. Butler deciding where to go with it. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Yeah, you can't give Butler any room off that screen. Once he has that, you know he's going to let it fly.
KD, that's for 2. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Here's Buckets. Hasn't made one yet. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
And the rejection by Smith.
Read the shooter like a book. Smith Jr. really disruptive on D.
It's tipped. Green in the post. Covered by Smith. And it's Green. Missing.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Smith with the defensive effort.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. And Carter has it in the corner. And the Warriors miss again. The Rockets shooting 40% here in the early stages. Smith the pass to Wright. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Wright's got 7.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. It is still early in the season, Greg. We'd like to think we have teams figured out, but do we really?
Not at all, Kevin. This is the time period where fan bases freak out because of record. There's still a lot of identity to be found with every team.
A moment here to see the stats for Butler. Great showing for him last season. He was around 23 points a game last year. 5 assists and 6 rebounds. And you look at those numbers, but really his main asset is being a playmaker.
Great handle, great vision. That's how he drops so many dimes.
Now Şengün after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. Passes to Butler. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 4 rebounds in this game. Shot from 12. Draymond Green pulls it in. Butler on the way. Guarded by Wright. And that one's good by Butler.
Not many guys with Butler's build have his skill set inside.
And here are the Rockets now. Right down low. Curry meets him. Right, the pass to Şengün. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
The pass to Butler. Ball's knocked loose. Butler against Smith. The kick out to Wright. Houston moving it around. Şengün inside. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here.
And we've seen some pretty impressive things from Alperen Şengün.
Yeah, young fella already has a record to his name. The youngest center to get at least 30 points, 15 rebounds, and 5 assists in one game. Do you want to know who the previous record holder was, Greg? Listen, I got you. It was Shaq.
Van Vliet kicks to Durant. Yep, that one goes in there. Durant's got 10 points in the game.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Hield bounce pass. Podziemski's shot is good.
Look at Hield's unselfish approach. He's working to find everyone a look, not just himself.
Van Vliet passes to Finney-Smith. Thompson surveying the floor. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Thompson. He's got 13.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
He gets that one. Van Vliet with it. Pass to Durant.
2 minutes remaining.
Keeps it alive, and KD is right there.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Curry against Van Vliet. Here's Hield. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Assist.
Curry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Well-executed play. Anytime you can get Hield something in rhythm off the catch, you have done your job.
Now here's Van Vliet. He has yet to score.
Let's take a moment to check out Kevin Durant here. Coming off a terrific season. 2nd in free throw percentage and a great touch around the rim. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And back to his free throw shooting percentage, 2nd in the league. I never saw lapses in his concentration at all. Always completely focused, completely automatic. And so Van Vliet nails both of them.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Pass to Horford. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And it's the long arms and broad shoulders that make Horford such a tough matchup inside. Teams try to get physical with him, but he's usually up to the challenge.
Count that one. Şengün's got 6.
Why fade away there? Just making the shot more difficult, if you have to ask me.
Kicks it to Curry. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Horford up top. Pass to Podziemski. Shot clock at 6. Over Thompson. That one rolling around and rims out. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Rockets. 6-point game. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Yeah, I mean, their execution at times was flawless, but they also made some mistakes that ultimately did them in.
And it's just a couple of bad breaks, and then you're on the losing end. I'm sure they're going to bounce back quickly.
Rockets leading by 6. And here is Van Vliet. Inside. Şengün inside. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Houston Rockets with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. Right back after this break. For those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Houston.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
They've got Thompson. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Steven Adams. And then it's Little General. And it's Bryan with the shooting guard. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Now, here's Thompson. Still yet to score. And Adams with the slam.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
To the inside. Hayton. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
RJ, the Warriors' dominance of this era has put them among the best franchises of all time.
Yes, I would completely agree with that. No one comes close to the Lakers and Celtics, though, Kev. The Warriors, after the Spurs, I think the Spurs are 3, but the Warriors and the Bulls, because they had 2 dominant eras, and not much really before and not much really after.
So it's the Warriors now, following the score by Houston. The shot by Carter, nobody around. A three-pointer off the mark. Rockets leading by 8. Wright looking around, down low. Adams' shot is good. Adams has got 4 this quarter.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Here's the feed to Horford. Payton outside. Outside, Carter gets it to go from beyond the arc. Carter's got 12 in the game.
This brings him to 3 total makes from the arc, with just 1 in this half so far.
Right against Payton. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Here's what the Houston Rockets schedule looks like. On Wednesday, they'll host the Charlotte Hornets. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings. The Warriors shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And he knocks down the first one. And you think of height as an advantage in basketball, but Greg, the versatility at such a premium. Can you be too tall in today's NBA?
It's a valid question. The 2 biggest concerns for 7-footers are mobility and durability. To move the way they need to puts a lot of strain on those lower extremities.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Rockets leading by 5. Here's buckets. Scoreless thus far. This is it to Wright. Six on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Payton. Warriors trail by 5. Pass to Podziemski. Some nice passing by Golden State. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Thompson the bounce pass. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who are the best shooters from behind the arc last season. Second is Al Horford.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Wright the pass to Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Here's Podziemski. He's got 9. Poke loose. And it's the Rockets on the break. There's the pass to Wright. And Payton sends it back. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. The dish to Horford. Lets the 3 fly. Hits the 3-point bomb. Horford's got 5 now.
And they're shooting really well from long range this quarter. They should keep looking to the 3-point shot for some extra offense.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And RJ, with Gary Payton II, he has one of the most inspiring success stories in our league.
Undrafted in 2016, he spent 5 years grinding in the G League, but he finally broke through in 2022. His defense was a major factor for the Warriors' championship run.
Stats for Hill. Last year, getting it done. Put up about 16 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And to have a player who can fill it up like him coming in off the bench, what an asset.
He's crucial to the success of their second unit because he can keep that offense rolling.
Finney Smith with it, defended by Carter. Here's Wright. And he finishes nicely on the way. He's got 9.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Payton passes to Carter. Here's Podziemski. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Greg, remember back when the 22-23 season started, the Rockets were among the youngest teams in the NBA.
And it's hard to win in this league with youth and inexperience. Houston's front office aggressively adding quality vets like Fred VanVleet in hopes of stabilizing that roster.
That one is off.
I don't even think he had one free throw before halftime, but he's making up for it here in the second.
He hits the second from the line. Rockets leading by 5. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. We all know Achilles injuries used to be career-ending. Kevin Durant says Dominique Wilkins was one of the first guys who came back the same. It was a motivation and gave me confidence that I could do the same. And now Wilkins says KD has really taken hold of this and become the spokesperson for this injury. So we're passing the torch. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, passing the torch, David. Thank you so much. Here's Podziemski, following the score by Houston. It's hauled in by Adams. The Rockets have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Ryan passes to Wright. And the layup's good off the glass. Wright's got the lead up to 11 now for the Rockets.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's Wright. And stolen by Horford. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
Warriors ball.
Outside, Payton. On the wing, Hield. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Hield's got his second basket.
Tremendous shooter. Hield can hit from anywhere.
And right, here we go. The Warriors pull it in.
And even though it didn't go down, he did some nice work to get that inside.
And then Carter with the jam.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
Hey, Chad, welcome your Hot City Texans.
So for the Rockets, Şengün's checked in for Steven Adams. Smith comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Kevin Durant in for Thompson. Now here's Wright. 14 points from him the last game against San Antonio.
And he made a living at the line as well. Got there over and over and did some damage.
4 on the shot clock. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Big Red. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 5 assists in the game. Right outside. To the middle. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Draymond Green.
Well, it wasn't an ideal rookie season for Jabari Smith. But, Richard, he's got the physical tools we all think to be great.
It's tough to adjust to the NBA, especially as a teenager. But at 6'11" and that type of lateral quickness, Smith could be a lockdown defender.
First free throw is good.
What I like about Smith is that he impacts the game whether he is scoring or not.
Both free throws good from Smith.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
To the paint. Here's Green. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
And Green just loves to initiate contact. It puts the defenders on their heels.
Smith kicks to Durant. Pass to Bryan. From past the arc. Makes that one after missing his first 6 shot attempts. 1 for 7 and hungry for more.
Sometimes the pick doesn't even have to be perfect. It can just be a pick. He just needs to create a sliver of space.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. No one had more success at the foul line last season than this group of players. Kevin Durant is second. Third is Stephen Curry.
And how about the work both of them put in from the foul line? Just such a consistent, dependable performance from both.
Now here's Wright. 15 points in the game. Şengün trying to free himself up. And that one's good. Right. And now it's a 12-point Rocket lead. Curry against Wright. They get a hand on it. Down low. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Outside Carter. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got his 6th rebound on the night. And it's Smith missing.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim. And the defense was all over him once he got in close. Didn't want him to get too comfortable.
Here's Bryan. And another 3 for Houston.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Check out some stats on Steph Curry. Last season, he played outstanding. And you look at his three-point field goal percentage. How about top 10 in the league? He did not miss often.
And just going back to his free throw efficiency. It's about confidence when you're at the line. You've always said it. He had it. That's how he ended up with the top 3 ranking. Now here's Curry. Over Wright. And he overshot that one, missing.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down. And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. The Rockets making the shot. Curry looking it over. Here's Carter. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Rockets leading by 19 points. Durant, the pass to Wright. Curry with some nice D.
Oh, just incredible. That spin shook him loose from the defender, but he just couldn't gather his balance there to follow through with the shot.
Shots good by Buckets.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
2 minutes
Right against Curry.
in the first half.
Passes it to Big Red. Fades back. The Rockets pull it in. Smith's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Right, left side.
Heads up play by Smith, giving it away instead of forcing something.
There's 1:40 left here in the second. Timeout called the Warriors.
Golden State.
They have been pretty disgusting offensively. Too many miscues. They've got to get to the bottom of it.
.137 left to play here in the half. Curry against Wright. Carter with the 3. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 6 assists now in the game. Curry against Wright. Pass to KD. And it's sent back by Carter. Curry on the wing. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
This just demonstrates how fearless Curry is. Look, he knows how to get inside and draw plenty of fouls.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
The first one falls.
And some consider Curry to be the greatest shooter of all time. And by some, I mean all. And he is capable of getting hot in a hurry.
Stephen Curry hits them both. 1:07 left in the first half of basketball. Wright against Curry. Wright outside. Smith outside. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Just such a smooth stroke there for Smith. 10 years ago, maybe it was KD and Dirk, but we never saw a guy that height with a stroke like that.
Out to Carter. Here's Big Red, and it's blocked. Curry against Wright. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wright's got 25 points in the game.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they really started to get it closer to the basket.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Good.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Smith wide open. He fires. And the 3 off target. Carter for 3. Good. And it's Green picking up the assist. 20 points for the machine.
Something he's worked on over the years. Green is an elite passer.
And so it's Houston taking a 19-point lead into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Hey, Draymond, at times in that first half, they got it going in transition. Why were they able to beat you defensively?
I don't think it was so much defensively, it was offensively. You know, we turned the ball over, and you can't defend that. You know, when they get out running, their guards are going to get loose. So we just got to stop turning the ball over offensively, and that'll help our defense return.
Yeah, your coach calls them plays of insanity, Draymond, so we'll see if you can adjust that in the second half. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. Looks like this could be an upset in the making. I'm Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Houston holding the upper hand after the first two quarters. They are dominating the scoring, leading by 19. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
Well, it comes down to confidence. From the opening tip, these guys had that swag. They had the attitude that you can't beat us, we can only beat ourselves.
Shaq, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
Well, they were playing like it was Christmas, man. Giving up a lot of turnovers. There's no excuses for the turnover numbers, sloppy ball handling. They looked out of control, and the execution was all over the place.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. A fantastic game from Little General in this one.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. So with Horford sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Butler, Carter out there with Green, and there's Big Red, and it's Curry in at the one.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Shots good by Butler.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Wright. Şengün inside. The 9-foot shot. No good off the back of the rim. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. Trailing by 19. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Right against Curry. Now the pass to KD. And it's sent back by Carter. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here.
Rockets ball.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Golden State
Richard,
ball.
it's absolutely amazing what Durant can do on the floor on a consistent basis.
He's got the height and the size to play inside, the skill to run the offense. He's just a freak out there.
Here's Big Red. Şengün covering. Rockets with the rebound.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Now here's Durant. He's got 15. Here's Bryant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
The line for 2.
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. Warriors trail by 21. Outside Butler. Buckets with the rebound.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. The Golden State Warriors have made the transformation from a league doormat to an all-time champion since the turn of the century. Now, some sources say that the Warriors are the most valuable franchise in the NBA. And right there amongst the most valuable in the world. New ownership, a new arena. They've made a difference, to be sure, but make no mistake, Stephen Curry has been the linchpin. Guys?
Absolutely. No doubt. DA, thank you. And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both. Warriors have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Curry dishes to Carter. Curry against Wright. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 5. For 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Right. And some very quick points for him on that possession. And now it's 27 points for Little General. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Timeout called the Warriors.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Are incoming. Who wants one? You gotta get loud.
The numbers on Draymond Green. He had a strong showing last season. He put up about 8 points a game last season, 7 assists and 7 rebounds. And when they need to add defense, that's who they look to.
It's hard to find defensive spark plugs, but he is one of them. The whole team comes alive on D when he's in the game.
Now here's Green. Back to Curry. Jacks up a 3. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Curry's got 11 points.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And that one's good. Wright's got 4 this quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Pass to Bryan. It's stolen by Curry. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. The shot's good. He's got 13.
Staying cool under pressure. Curry meets some opposition inside, but just focuses on the task at hand.
KD looking around. He kicks it to Wright. The shot. They get the rebound. The shot's good from Smith.
Look, sometimes you got to go up and grab those boards. Smith doing a good job of using that length and finishing off that glass.
Curry outside. Again, Curry missing. Houston's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Durant against Carter. That's a basket. He is 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim. And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Good on the shot. And that's 31 points for Little General.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Curry against Wright. Passes it to Butler. Clock at 6. And another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Curry against Wright. Green with the block.
When you talk about the best defensive players of this era, you have to talk about Draymond Green.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
With this pause in the action, let's show you the teams that have scored the most points in the league last season. Second, the Warriors.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You can see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Thompson, he's checked in for Smith. Golden State also making some changes. Horford comes in for Big Red, and Hield subbed in for Jimmy Butler. Stephen Curry hits them both. The Rockets have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Thompson passes to KD. Here's buckets. No one near him. And he hits the jump shot. Buckets got 9 points in the quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And the call will be against Al Horford. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Houston now. They're on a 16-7 run. Durant kicks to Thompson. Pass to Buckets. Plenty of space. Draymond Green pulls it in. Green's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Talking about the grizzled veteran Draymond Green, still such an important player in this game.
Yeah, it's just because he's so unique. He doesn't look to score very often. His main focus continues to be on defense and his playmaking ability.
And the Warriors miss again.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
The pass to Wright. Back to Durant. Houston moving the ball around. Pass to Bryan. A 3-ball. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Buckets got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Rockets. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. Knocks it loose and stolen by Wright. Pass to Bryan. It's stolen by Hield. Kevin Durant with the rebound. For Houston, they've gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work right from outside. Warriors with the rebound. Carter's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Offline with his 3. Houston's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. A wide open look here for Wright. Good on the three-point shot. Wright's got 9 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Hield with the bucket.
Excellent concentration by Hield, taking the contact and still getting the shot to fall.
Wright outside. To the inside. Here's Şengün. Cans the 12-footer. Şengün's got 8.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Curry. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Got the defender on his heels right there, and Curry capitalized. What a finish.
Right against Curry. And that one's good. Wright's got 11 points here in just the second half.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
A remarkable interior presence. Horford's a veteran who still has those polished post moves.
It's right on the wing, guarded by Curry. Buckets can't hit.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play. He does it without fouling. He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
And here is Wright after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry and stolen by Horford. Fires for 3, and that's good. Stephen Curry for 3. Curry's got 23.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially. Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Now here's Curry. He's got 23. There's the 3. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 4 assists now tonight. Houston's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Durant with it. Now Green defending. Count it. Durant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Right against Curry. Dishes it to Hield. Back to Curry. Feeds to Horford. Sinks that one from the post. Horford's got 9 points.
And so far are going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Right, the pass to Durant. On the wing, Thompson. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Horford. Inside, one-on-one here. And stolen by Wright. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Stephen Curry.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
For your Rockets, Wright. 2 shots.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
Free throw drops for Wright.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And the Rockets making a change here. Finney Smith's checked in. And so Wright nails both of them. Here's Curry. He's got 26. Pass to Green. Shot Hit by Hield, nobody around, and another three for Golden State.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Now here's Wright. He has 38 in the game.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Curry against Wright. Curry kicks to Green. Over Durant. And it's Green missing.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
And so it's the Houston Rockets ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. Back to the action in just a minute. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Picking us apart, right? Guy cuts behind you down the lane. Miscommunication there. They're cutting behind us. But we got to get solid defensively.
Well, clearly, Greg, he's not happy with his team's aggressiveness on the defense. Clearly, Steve calling his team out on it.
Yeah, gently asking for them to pick it up. They're going to need to if they want to win this one.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Adams is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's buckets. Then it's Thompson, and it's Wright in at the 1. It's the 5 for Houston right now.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Outside Curry. And the NBA said expansion should wait until after the new CBA. Greg, that's done, so what new team?
I mean, Kevin, it seems like Seattle's been waiting forever. Professional teams have been crowding into Las Vegas, and don't sleep on Mexico City. A lot of potential fans south of the border. And Thompson letting his athleticism take over there as he was bumped.
Curry. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. And that one's good. Right.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
The shot from 20 feet away. The shot by Curry, no good. For Houston, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Here's Thompson, got a hand on it, and as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball.
Houston ball. In for the Warriors, Jimmy Butler.
Thompson passes to Wright. Out left to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Thompson for the triple. Warriors with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Podziemski's shot is good. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for Houston. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. The shot by Thompson, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Butler finds Kuminga. Here's Podziemski. Here's Payton. That one a little long.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Right against Payton. The pass to Thompson. Wilkins trying to free himself up. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got 6 here in this quarter.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Here's Podziemski. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Bryant. Horford with the rebound. Golden State's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And Butler, here we go. Kuminga with a wide open look. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Right against Payton. Right, left side. Now, Finney-Smith. 4 on the clock. From deep. The rebound by Payton. Payton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Stolen by Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Here's Podziemski. That's tipped, and it's blocked. Here's Finney-Smith. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
The officials are all over that
foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Houston.
Oh, they've done a lot of damage in transition. Every time they see a chance to push the tempo, they're gone.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers. They're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
First one falls for him. And the NBA's new CBA cracking down on the top spending teams, Greg, but also the bottom spending teams.
Yeah, before teams had until the trade deadline to hit the minimum salary floor. Now they've got to be there day one, or they lose out on luxury tax distributions, which could end up in the millions.
Finney-Smith hits them both. Richard, from when you were a first-round pick back in 2001 to now, what are the biggest changes off the floor?
Oh, that's a tough one. Well, I think it's a combination because everyone didn't have a cell phone back in 2001 and then social media. So now you got social media and cell phones, camera phones. That is the thing that has changed. I think players and teams are just under so much more scrutiny now.
Now here's Wright. Shoots over Curry. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Stephen Curry.
They get Stephen Curry.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 2. Right.
Two shots.
And the first one drops. And so Wright nails both of them. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. On the wing, Hield. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Carter inside the three-point line, and the Warriors miss again. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 14-4 run. Wright outside. Thompson outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Bryan. Over Hield. Shots good by Buckets. Buckets got 25 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Rockets have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. And Thompson gets it to go.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Knocked away and stolen by Wright. Down low, Finney Smith passes to Adams. Thompson outside, shoots, and it's good off the back rim and in.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Tari Eason's checked in for Houston. Then for the Warriors, Big Red's checked in for Horford, and it's Butler in for Heel. So it's the Warriors now, and then Carter with the dunk.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Again, the miss by Thompson. Golden State's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Curry against Wright. Curry kicks to Carter. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Curry against Wright. High, arcing shot. Carter looking around. Passes to Curry. Fires from way outside. And no good that time.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Fred VanVleet is checked in for buckets.
Fred VanVleet.
VanVleet against Curry. And the dunk by Eason.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Fred VanVleet. First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Golden State. Stephen Curry. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Curry. Houston making a switch here. Finney Smith's checked in. And both free throws good for Curry.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Stolen. Carter inside the three-point line. And again, no good by Golden State.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Curry passes to Big Red, and he floats in for the 21. Easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Curry against VanVleet. Pass to Finney Smith. The Warriors pull it in. Butler's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Right side Curry. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Now here's Van Vliet. Count it.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Turnovers weren't a story for them early on, but that's changed. And now they're definitely having trouble keeping possession and momentum.
So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Now here's Wright. He takes it in. Drops in the layup for two. Wright's got 44.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
And Butler gets it to go.
And that jump shot of Butler is really smooth. He just rises up comfortably there and makes it look effortless.
In the game.
Now here's Wright. Out to Smith. Here's Buckets, defended by Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Durant just inside the line. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Curry against Wright. And there's the pass to Butler. Fades and shoots. 2 points. That one goes.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Rockets.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Little General.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire. Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Butler kicks to Green. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Mr. Reliable, you can count on Green to show up every night.
They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
And that one's good. Wright's got 46 points.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
So we see Houston taking the W here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of the crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Katie, what was the big thing to secure this win?
I like how active we were on the defensive side of the ball to start the game. We made shots tonight, and it's always good when you make shots. It brings more energy into the building, and I'm glad we got a W.
You earned it, man. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.